Hi there, Poppin PJ here. We're gonna flip this flop. I got this table at the thrift store and I thought this would make an adorable plant table. So let's do it. We're gonna do a thrift flip on this thrift flop, doing an acrylic pour. I'm going to begin by sanding the table just to get it roughened up a little bit. Small pieces of furniture like this that have flat edges take no time to sand. Now that I'm done sanding, I'm just going to brush off the dust to get it ready for the acrylic pour. Silly me put painter's tape on the legs when they actually unscrew and you can take them off, so oh well.
I have chosen my colors.
Teal, black, and taupe. I will be mixing the paints for the pour in these 3 cups here. I do use a painting medium. It is a small flat tabletop piece that we're covering. Now to pour the paints into the cup, starting with the teal, then the black, and next the taupe. Pouring some of the medium into each of the cups. I will be pouring a little bit of water into each of the cups.
Okay, and then I have some plastic knives that I'm going to use as stirrers. So it is a bit runny. I probably put too much water in this one for sure. I'm going to add some more color.
I continued this process until I get the consistency I feel that I need for this project.
Black is really the best consistency so far. It does have a little bit of thickness in it.
The consistency of the taupe is good now. I cut a hole in the bottom of this plastic cup that I'm going to use to put in the middle of the table to pour in the paint. I start layering each of the colors. So now that I have it layered, I'm going to remove the cup, as you can see here. I just start tilting the tabletop and you can see how the colors mix together and create these beautiful, unique designs. When I need to put more paint on the table, I just place the cup down and then begin layering and go through the same process until the table is completely covered. Black is mixing with the taupe and coming out more of a gray color instead of a black, but I still like it. I'm going to make the paints run diagonally onto the table here. When the table is mostly covered and there are just little spots, as you see here, I'm just taking my finger and just dabbing it through the paint to get every part of the top of the table covered. Pouring each of the colors onto this little plate here so that I can dab my finger in and cover the sides of the table, because a dab will do ya. Making sure the tabletop is completely covered. Look how beautiful this thrift flop turned out, as it has been flipped into a gorgeous piece and so different from the original way that it was. Prepping the legs now for painting as I'm sanding them with a fine grit sandpaper.
I'm going to spray paint the legs now. Okay, they've been sanded as you just saw. I love these styrofoam things that you use for like floral arrangements. I think they're wonderful. I will put little screws in there so that they're sticking straight up so I can spray paint them. So I'm going to put in each one of these, I'm going to put one of the legs in there, and when I have it standing, as you can see, they are standing right in the styrofoam there, straight up, so that I can spray paint all sides.
Spray paint time. She's got legs. She knows how to use them.
So what I want to make sure to let you know is that after I spray painted all 4 of the legs, I did let the acrylic tabletop dry for a good 3 to 4 days, as I wanted to make sure it was completely dry. And then I added a urethane coating
A couple of coats of that on top to protect it. And then for the legs, I just twisted them back onto the table. So now it's time for the reveal. The table came out awesome, and I can't wait to share it with you. So let's take a look. This is gonna make such a cute plant table. This is the outdated version or the original version of the table before it was acrylic board. I definitely think this thrift find went from a thrift flop to a thrift flip. What do you think? This is a fun, one-of-a-kind table. It was so easy to do, and I can't wait to put it to good use. Here it is, staged with a small artificial plant. The colors are poppin'. If you enjoyed this video, please pop that subscribe button, like, and share. Thank you.